Let's focus a little bit more on what we know about these soon-to-be-announced tariffs, what we don't know, but what they also could mean for consumer prices and your bottom line. And for that, we bring in NBC's senior business correspondent, Christine Romans. Christine, so we'll hear from President Trump later this afternoon. We'll get some clarity on what this could mean, but break it down for us. Walk us through what we could be looking at.
Well, I mean, will they put just a universal tariff on everybody of, say, 20%, or will they look at those big 15 trade imbalances, the countries with the biggest trade imbalances, and go after those? Or will they look at specific sectors? We just don't know. But this is the big one. There are already some tariffs that are in play, but this is the very, very big one. The president says this is about fairness. But I can tell you, companies, foreign capitals and consumers are bracing for impact because this will really matter.
Well, the White House calls these reciprocal tariffs. Can you just lay out what that point of view is?
You know, there are 200 trading partners and 12,500 different tariff lines. So there's potentially 2 million different tariffs we're talking about here. He wants to look at every single tariff that's on anywhere in the world that he thinks is unfair or larger against U.S. products than the reciprocal, and he wants to just rectify that. It would be incredibly disruptive. There are lots and lots of tariffs out there.
The cars we've been talking about a lot, the potential tariffs on cars. Help us understand this idea that there's a car that exists that's 100% American made. There's not, is there?
No, there isn't.
So every car goes up in price.
We have in a regional car system. You know, Asia has its regional supply system. North America does. Europe does. In North America, these parts cross borders multiple times. You talk about a transmission. Oh, my goodness. Hundreds, thousands of parts that cross borders multiple times. And so a car that is made in the United States might have 20%, 30%, even 40% foreign parts. There are 30,000 parts in a car. So an American-made car, could be a foreign automaker or a U.S. automaker, has lots of parts that come from a lot of different places. So you're going to see higher prices. The companies have been telling us brace for higher prices. Already we're seeing it in the dealers. The dealers have these notices from the automakers saying, look, we can guarantee this pricing for you when the car that comes to the showroom floor, maybe for another couple of weeks.
I mean, the Trump administration says they're not going to pass on the taxes that they're paying, these extra to consumers. But economists say, yes, they will.
Yeah, and the companies, you know, privately and publicly have said these are big costs that are going into the supply chain. They have to be passed along some way. We're talking about cars. We're also talking about furniture. We're talking about every single thing that crosses a border, and that is lots and lots of things.
Thank you, Christine.
All right.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.